Hey, what's good, Journey Gang? Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Life. On this channel, we help to bridge the gap between neuroscience and spirituality. We focus on how our minds work so we can create our own reality. All right, we are intentional creators here on the channel. So if that sounds like you'll get down, feel free to stick around and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. Today is day 54 of the daily vlog series that we're doing here on the channel. So you're coming at a good time. Um, and I was sitting here just recording a video for today, but I decided, let me just pop up on the people. Let me just go live, see who's available to come and chit chat. The topic that I wanted to talk about today is how long it takes to start to manifest things into your life. That's what I was talking about. And realistically, I'll probably do a shorter form video about this same topic. If you'll notice, I've been doing that lately. I've been kind of repurposing some of the live topics that we've been discussing to short form videos because I just feel like the short form videos are just more easily consumed. And so that's what I've been up to. Let me see who's in the chat. I'm gonna open up the chat box. Hey, Edward Smart is in the building. Let me see if I can show this. I'm using Melon now, y'all. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What up, Slim? My main man in the house. Shout out to my dad and my nephew live on day 54. What's up with your dad and your nephew? So today, yeah, we are talking about how long it takes to manifest things into your life, how long it takes. So this is a topic off and on, always discussed in the spiritual, like manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption community. And so we're gonna get into a little bit of that today. Of course, it's a live, so we're gonna be saying hi to people and stuff in between. But I really want to know what's up with your dad and your nephew. Shout outs to them, but I'm nosy. So let's sum it up right away. How long does it take? Oh, okay, dope. Your dad was born in 54. Okay. Yeah, my mom was born in 48. 48. And his jersey number is 54. Dope, cool. So I think um, I'm really new to this program, so forgive me. I want to keep it moving because I noticed that the live streams, they don't really get a lot of replay value. People are not really into watching the whole live stream. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but for me, I noticed that people like watch a couple minutes of it, they come peep it in and see what's up, but they don't really stick around too far. Frugal Mama, hey, welcome in. Hello. What's good? D9 is in the building, y'all. Okay, okay. You noticed that too. Yeah, it's a thing. So I don't know what it is about live streams that people maybe it's just not interesting enough, and that's okay. Some people just are like, look, I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time to be watching it. I'm watching it for real. So it's all good. But today we're talking about how long it takes to manifest something, to start manifesting, right? Because it's to manifest and to start manifesting. That's what we're going to talk about. So for me, and all I can do is give my personal experience, right? I was sitting here doing a video, recording a video, and I was like, hey, let's just do a pop up live and talk about it. So for me personally, when I got started on this journey, it was in November of 2019. And I remember it clearly. That was a time when I was taking care of my mom. I really didn't have a whole lot of peace in my home. And it was a struggle. I was working part time I was working for U-Haul at the time. I remember I was working from home and so I could take care of my mom. And so many things were in disarray from my perspective at that time. My money was funny, right? Because I was an assistant manager of a pretty large running store, and I felt like I had to stop, quit that job because I couldn't go and work. I was on salary, but I was really working a lot. I put a lot into my time there, and I had to quit because I needed to take care of my mom. Like, she came first, and she came with my niece and nephew who she was caring for, but she needed caring for. And so there was just so much going on, right? And I was in a place where I had a long way to go. And so I'm saying that to say it really does depend on where you are mentally, right? Not financially, not in any specific um, it, topic, or not in any specific subject, but where you are mentally. That's how long it's going to take, because what we're talking about is changing your subconscious mind. We're talking about the fact that we create our own reality with our thoughts and feelings, but we can't just manifest out of thin air like it's magic, even though I have magic in my title and my channel name, because life really is magical once you get to that place. But it depends on where you're starting from, right? So that's why there's really no clear and cut answer. When I was first getting into studying law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, I I heard people saying like this took me a year, or this took me 3 years, or however and whatnot. And I was like, damn, it takes a while. Like, this is about to take a minute. And it was really kind of discouraging. But again, it depends on where you are mentally. Someone who is not depressed, not self-loathing, not super critical, someone who is not as far down as other people. Like, it depends on how far you are mentally. And so for me, it's taken a while. But when I think about it, it went by like that, right? So when I started this journey 2019-ish, things started to change immediately. And I think I got this piece of moldavite, and I'm not big into crystals and stuff like that, but I got this piece of moldavite in, was it 2020? I'm sure it was 2020-ish. Um, and I remember thinking, I was doing so many manifestation methods at that time though. So because again, that's where my mind started. That's where I started. Oh, I'm gonna do the 2 cup method. I'm gonna get some moldavite. I'm gonna be scripting. I'm gonna be doing all these different manifestation methods. A lot of you guys know, I started with stuff like that, and burning bay leaves and stuff, which I still do. I still do these things, but I know that's not where the manifestations are coming from. Nevertheless, I would say for me, based on where I was and when I started those manifestation methods, I was able to manifest a lot of things. I manifested a lot of money. That was really my focus at the time, was money. Relationships started to fall away, and I was really grateful for a lot of those things happening, because that makes room for new relationships, new friendships, new bridges to cross, right? And so I feel like I'm rambling, but I'm just sharing with you guys kind of how it's coming to me to share to you, because there's no clear cut answer. So um, when those things started to fall away and things started to really change pretty drastically, when my mom passed, and then shortly after, my daughter, who you guys recently saw in a video, she wasn't living with me. She was living with my ex-husband, and then he passed away, and she had to move back home. She moved back here, and it's just like so many things changed about my life quickly, pretty quickly in that time. And then it started to make space for me to not only realize that I had a long way to go mentally, but just to drop my focus on the manifestation methods, drop my focus on trying to like magically delicious some manifestations and really start to work on me. And that's when I started to meditate and um, work on my awareness and really start to study. That's when I started getting all these books and stuff like that and started to really study the mind. And that's when this channel started to shift to that because I realized that for me, I needed more of a mental transition. I needed to come back to reality and really realize my power and know that I was the creator of my reality and lean in on that instead of leaning into the different manifestation methods and stuff. So it depends on where you're starting. It depends on what you're open to. I wasn't originally I wasn't open to meditation. I was like, that's not really for me. So so yeah, that pretty much was my story. So for me, things started to change immediately, but then the things like my job, I just started my job a year ago. Absolutely love my job. I love the people at my job. And so what? That took a couple years. I have a great relationship. That's about we're a year and a half or so in. So that took a year or so since starting my journey. The peace in my home, that is what came pretty much right away. And again, that's why I feel like things kind of had to fall away first in order for me to find all the things that I've found. So I just feel like again, it depends on what you're receptive to. It depends on if you're able to go with the flow, if you're able to listen to your intuition and just like I mentioned in a recent video, I don't feel like there's a certain length of time to where you're going to start getting these intuitive notions, but you just have to be willing to receive them. You have to be willing to listen to them because like for instance, doing these daily vlogs and doing daily content in general, whether it's like cuz I feel like vlogs it seems like it's more lifestyle than what I'm doing, but nevertheless, it's a video log, right? I love getting into semantics, I guess, over analyzing stuff. Nevertheless, I feel like doing this daily content on the channel has been something that I have been pulled to do for a while. And I had just been, oh, this and that excuse. I got to work. I got kids. I got this and I got that. And I just didn't make time for it. And so, like I mentioned in that recent video, I feel like that's why I ended up getting that second job. I was working from 8 to 8 a lot of days. I was working several days straight for months. And once I left that job, I was like, man, I really do have a lot of time on my hands. I can do this. I can do daily content. I could do more than daily content because of how much I was working and doing for the job. I can put that effort into me. So it just really depends on if you're willing to put down some of those roadblocks that you mentally have for yourself and really condition yourself to follow your intuition, which I think mostly comes through awareness, through that alignment with God, because God is always guiding us. So I don't know to tell you it's going to take you a year or it's going to take you 2 years to start manifesting whatever it is you're trying to manifest. But or not that you're trying to manifest it, you are manifesting it, but it depends on, as far as time, it depends on what you're allowing. Are you following the guidance that's constantly being given to you? And for me, I wasn't. I wasn't a lot of the time. I was doing whatever I felt like doing, and instead of listening to God, instead of following what I was being led to do, I did what I was thinking about doing. And so sometimes there's this guy named Akeem Pierre. He has a channel here on YouTube. And one day I heard him say, I try not to even think a lot of the time. And I was early early in my journey at that point. I was like, okay, man, you are too far, right? Like you taking it a little bit too far. You don't even try to think like you what? So, but now I know what he meant. I know what he meant. My perception has changed, and I still think about that. Not that I saw the video again, but I still think about hearing him say that. Like, you don't even think. And now I know what he meant. He just meant that because a lot of us, we think too much. We're sitting around thinking so much that we're not listening. We're not feeling around for the answer because we're thinking. We're being analytical and we're trying to figure it out with our mind instead of being led to it, instead of figuring it out with our heart, essentially. Um, so, so yeah, there is no one way. We are really under construction constantly, right? Constantly. Hello. Let me see. 13th Maiden, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Go ahead and hit the like button and all that jazz. We're talking about how long it takes to start to manifest things into your life. And I really didn't want to stay on too long. I just wanted to come on and just say what I wanted to say instead of recording and editing today. Not that I mind it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm grateful that it's getting to be more and more like a flow. It's beginning to be more and more easy to do it because I'm going with the flow. I'm using what I'm, practicing what I preach in a sense by just doing what I feel like doing in that moment. And a lot of times it is recording and editing and getting these daily vlogs out to you guys. And I'm interested to know, for those of you guys who are in here, if you're watching the channel and getting anything out of it, I want you to share that in the comments. But also, what topics, if any, do you guys want me to touch on or share my opinions on? Because I really do want to do things that people want to see, want to watch. And so if you have a minute, if you can, so a lot of times I know I'll be watching somebody's live and I'm washing dishes or something like that. So a lot of times I'm not commenting in the lives, but if you can, or if you feel like it, share with me some topics that you will want to see or you would want to hear my perception on, because that's really all we're doing here. This YouTube channel is my life, my perception, the things that I'm going through, the things that I'm learning, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to share more and more with you guys. I know that when I started this daily vlog or the daily content, um, I was thinking it was going to be more lifestyle content, and it was a little bit of that because I shared a lot of my vacation and stuff like that, which was a blast. However, I feel like for the sake of this channel, that's not really where we're going to flow with this channel. I might start a vlog channel at some point, like a different channel, but for now, I just really want to focus on sharing what I've been sharing, which is all about creating a life you love, being intentional about manifesting your life, because I feel like that's where my purpose is. That's what I'm supposed to be sharing with you guys, because that's really my focus. That's what I do every day. I'm very intentional about the things that I'm purposely manifesting into my life. And that doesn't mean that every day is perfect. That doesn't mean that every day is a-okay and there's never any negativity in my life, because I guarantee there are some things that you could file under the negativity file, under the negativity tab. But in general, that's part of it. That's a part of manifesting. You have to be okay with things not going your way every day. I'm such a lyrical genius. That rhymed. But that is a part of manifesting your reality, is being okay when things don't go your way. So, and I just touched on that yesterday, and I think the day before, because that's a big part of it. You can't intentionally manifest your life and create a life that you love without being okay and loving the life that you have right now. And that doesn't mean that it's going to uh, automatically be peaches and cream every day. That's not how it works. And so a huge part of it is saying, okay, I see that this happened like that. And all right, either I am so sure. I am so confident. I know that things are going to go my way. I know that either it's going to fix itself or it's going to fall away, and it's okay. Sometimes things have to fall away. I know I saw a comment and I was just about to go to it and it disappeared. So I apologize if that was on me. I didn't touch anything. But if you want to put that comment back in the chat, feel free. If not, feel free. So that's pretty much it. I guess you guys don't have anything to say, or you can't type in the comments right now. So it's all good. I am going to wait just a little bit to see if that one comment pops back up. If you guys have any questions for me, or like I said, anything that you want me to touch on and talk about and share my perceptions on, go ahead and put that in the chat. We are going to be doing a really cool, I'm really excited about it. I know I'm not acting excited about it, but because I'm not making many moves on it, but this week I am off the next few days. And so I plan to get things in motion with the workshop that I messaged a few of you about and get that in motion. I know June then came and went. We're supposed to start end of June, but I didn't take into consideration that I was going to be on vacation and then getting back from vacation and really getting back in the groove of life and all that. So I kind of overshot that a little bit, and I apologize for any confusion or anything, but it is still a go. And so if you are wondering what I'm talking about, we're going to do a Love Your Life workshop. It is going to be hosted on my channel, but then we will have several speakers. We're going to do it once a month and just touch on different topics to where that fit in kind of with the channel. General topics though, like relationships, work things, manifestation, of course, law of assumption, all that kind of stuff, all the stuff that we talk about here on the channel now. We'll still be diving into that, but we'll get a whole lot of other people's perception, which is what I would love to do and share with you guys as well. So we're going to be having a bunch of different speakers on the workshop, and that's just going to be so much fun. I am really, really excited about getting that going and doing that collab with all these different wonderful channels. Let's see. I'm having a hard time manifesting a lottery win and going back to college. Each time I keep failing. What am I doing wrong? Well, I think that when you're manifesting anything, so how you manifest one thing is how you manifest all things, right? So I think that keeping a positive outlook about it is essential. I think a lot of times when people hear, I want to manifest a lottery win, like I wouldn't mind manifesting a lottery win either. But your verbiage is where you need to start. You say, I keep failing. So you're focused on failing when you need to just live in the end of having the money, right? And so I know that for me, if I want to manifest a lottery win, then I'm focused on going to the thing and going to the store, whatever, I'm getting a ticket. You might try visualizing going to the store, seeing that same dude that you see at the store, and him saying, "Oh wow, man, you won," or "Oh my God," like he's gonna get excited with you when he runs the ticket. He sees that you won like $1 million or $4 million. He's gonna get pretty excited too. So you could try visualizing stuff like that and keeping your focus on having the money, and then that's really it. Because when you say things like "I keep failing" or "What am I doing wrong," then you're focused on doing something wrong and you're focused on failing or not getting the money or having a hard time. So change your verbiage. That's the first step. Start changing your verbiage. I don't have a hard time with money. I win the lottery all the time. There's a lady named can I remember her name? I can't remember her name right now. I think I heard about it on Florence Chauvel's channel or some channel like that, okay? But she won every contest she was in because she was sure she was gonna win. She knew she was gonna win. Like it was just a part of her. Like you're gonna pay your rent this month. That's how she knew she was gonna win the lottery, and so she won everything she was in. So you have to figure out how you can get to a point where you know you're gonna win the lottery. Not that you think you will, or you hope you will, or it will be nice, but that you absolutely know you're gonna win and you're not having a hard time. So I would start by changing your verbiage first. And then I would work on your connection, your awareness, your intuition, so that you know when to feel to go get the lottery ticket. And then also be open to not winning the lottery because a lot of times we want the money, right? We want to win the lottery specifically. But all we really want is the money. And then what we really have to realize is we don't even want the money. We want the things that the money will buy. And so if you focused more on the things or the experiences, like what would you do with the money? If you had the money, where would you go? What type of plane tickets would you be buying right now? Focus on those types of things and get your mind acclimated to having those things and having those experiences and buying those cars or the houses, whatever it is you're going to do with the money. And then you'll find that the money probably won't even come from the lottery. You can have the same amount of money you would get from the lottery, and it didn't come from the lottery. Like, you guys know that I'm manifesting having a $5,000 a month revenue from the channel. And then as soon as I started to, not as soon as I started, but after I started manifesting that, I started to make 5,000 a month at these different jobs that I had. My job that I have now and the side job that I was working, I made well over 5,000 a month. But it didn't come from the YouTube channel. It didn't come from where I thought it was. But I had 5,000 a month so in my head to where it had to come to me. So that's what I will focus on. Just start with your mindset, start with your verbiage, start with the things that you are affirming in your life, and then expect it to come. Just expect it. Live in that. Keep imagining that. Keep being grateful for that. And get excited about it. Just it's warming me up just hearing about it. Like you're a millionaire, my man. So yeah, just work on that. Hey babe, thanks so much for coming through. Mr. EC is in the building and I am feeling good and living fine. Super excited to just jump on a live real quick. Thank you, Maurice. And I didn't say thank you for putting a question in the comments. Like, we don't really get that too much here on the channel to where people actually post questions in the comments. So we're getting there. Obviously, this is exactly what I want. I want people to come in and say, hey, this is what I want to hear about. This is what I want to talk about. This is what I'd like for you to share your thoughts on. And so I thought I really appreciate that, Maurice. And I hope what I said resonated with you because that is the truth about how you manifest. And it doesn't have to be money. That's the thing. It can be a relationship, it can be good health, and experiences. It could be a home, it could be a car, whatever you're focused on. Because yeah, my focus looking fine as well. Thank you. My focus is finishing college and paying off my student loans. I'm tired of being on the financial aid control. I'm very grateful. Okay. Yeah, and I feel you. Having to rely on anything outside yourself for finances, it can be trying, right? It can be so trying. And when it comes to manifesting being financially free is what you want, right? You want to be comfortable financially. You want to be happy, and you want that degree in your hands. So, and like I said before, how you manifest one thing is how you manifest all things. So keep living in that end. What does that mean for you? That means that maybe you're already working in the career that you're going to have when you finish college. So once you finish college, what does that look like? Focus on that. Don't focus on going to school tomorrow and like doing your assignment tomorrow and finishing, maybe you imagine yourself walking across the aisle or walking across the stage and all those things that equal finishing college. Just focus on the end result. And again, change your verbiage. You're tired of being on the financial aid control. Change that verbiage. You're not under their control. You finished college and you have a great career. So now all you have to do is be grateful. Now all you have to do is be excited. Now all you have to do is spend that money. You know what I mean? Because you got it flowing in. So just keep your heart and mind positive. Keep your heart and mind on the end result, and I guarantee it has to come. That's how the laws of the universe work. That's how we've created this reality so far. So if you really think about it, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, if you think about it, you can think back to when you had these thoughts of maybe even getting to where you are, being in school. You had those original thoughts. Everything comes from a thought. So getting to the end, getting to that part where you are being handed your degree, that's what's going to come too. So it sounds like you're a little bit nervous about not finishing school. It sounds like not finishing college or not graduating is your focus for some reason, even though you're awesome, you're obviously smart, you're intelligent, you have the means to go to college. Thankfully, you have the financial aid that you are able to lean on right now. So be grateful for all those things for right now. And I always mention this, like if you don't have a car, be happy that there are buses. If you're in the rain and you're walking to the next bus, be grateful that you have an umbrella. Focus on the smallest of things that you do have so that you can manifest more to be grateful for. That's how the universe works. Like, hey, man, this dude is really grateful for this umbrella. Let's go ahead and give him a car because we love how it feels when he's grateful. That's how the universe is being pleased by your experiences. So the reality of the situation is it doesn't matter if you are happy or sad. Whatever your emotions are, that's what you're going to get more of. And that's why I don't let many things make me sad. That's why I just refuse. I know that happiness is the means, happiness is the method to more happiness. If you're sad because something negative happened, you're going to get more to be sad about. That's sending that message. So, hey, Miss Lavish, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming through. Diva is in the building. I'm so grateful that you came through, sis. I really enjoyed your vlog that I just watched. I don't know if you put it out today, but I just watched it today, and it was really cool. I love vlogs like that. I really want to do a vlog channel, so I'm learning a lot from your channel. And there's several other channels that I'm learning from that I just really want to get into that type of content. It seems fun. It just seems like a lot of fun. And you do it so well. Like your music, I don't know where you're getting this music from and how you doing all this. Because me and my daughter were just talking about it last night, like how long it takes me to edit, and I'm not even doing a whole lot. Like you be making the things fast forward and stuff like that. I know how to do that, but I don't really do that very often. So I commend you, girl, because you be putting them videos together. Okay, so I'll probably go ahead and do another channel. I think I was just talking about that. I don't know if you were in here, but I'll probably do another channel for those types of videos once I get there. I'm peeping out a new camera. I have a camera that's broken, XYZ. So that's why I'm here, like stuck pretty much either on my phone, which I don't like to record on, or this. So a new camera is on its way. We're going to be just expanding and growing. And so I'm super excited. Thank you for your kind advice. Plus, my wife is a big time. Hold on. How you been? Hold on. Plus, my wife is a big time manifestation woman. She speaks the way you speak. She tells me these things you're saying. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm excited that you have someone who has your back like that, because that's what we need. Sometimes we don't We're not gonna be positive Polly every time or positive Paul every day, all day. And it's such a blessing that you have someone who can say, "Hey, babe, it's all good. This is working out." That's exciting to hear. I'm grateful for that. Me and my babe, we do that for each other too, and it's it's good. It's good. God really knows what He's doing. Okay, so a lot of times we have worries and we have concerns about certain things, and we just have to lean on the fact that it worked out last time, it's gonna work out again. God always has our back. Like God really is there for us. And so there's nothing to fret about. Nothing to fret about. So I'm super excited that you have your wife in your corner because that's a blessing. I'm grateful for her. You use epidemic sound. Okay. They have, yeah, I've heard about them. They have some really good stuff going on. So, for those of you just coming in, Maurice have blessed us with a good amount of discussion. And so I love that because that ties into what we've been discussing. We've been talking about how long it takes to manifest things. And my answer is it depends on how mentally bound you are to your current reality. And so me and Maurice, we just chopped it up about that because if you're so connected and so in touch with what's going on now and you're so good at telling that story, then that's why it's difficult to change your reality. That's why you have to refocus your intentions, refocus your energy, and that's why we talk so much about intentional creators, being intentional about it because we're always manifesting something. If we're so focused on talking about what's going on right now and what's not right and feeling letting make us feel sad and make us feel mad and fearful and all that stuff we actually don't want, then we're just manifesting more of the same. And so be willing to let go. Be willing to let go of those types of feelings and thoughts and emotions that don't serve you. It's not serving you. It's not doing anything. Um, it's not doing the things that you want done. Because in the end, we just want to have fun. We want to be happy. We want to be inspired. We want to feel content. We want to feel motivated. And that's really what most of the human species wants. But we've been trained to focus on the things that are right here, the things that we can see. And that's not how you manifest more of positive things. So it's all about your intentions, and I want you guys to just remember that. Be intentional with your thoughts and your feelings. If you do have a little bit of a rough day, start focusing on the wrong thing. Remember that you can refocus. You are the master of your own mind, and that's pretty much that. So if anyone has any other comments, topics, anything you want to discuss, please go ahead and throw that in the chat. I'm super excited to be having this conversation with y'all. I wasn't really intending on being on this long, but things happen. So let me see what y'all talking about. Epidemic sound. I'm gonna have to look into that because yeah, that has been great. Dope, slam cooling as usual. Um, yes, there we go. Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to end it because I need to go ahead and take my hair down. Now, that's going to be one thing that I get done today. I'm going to the park at some point because I just have to get out in the sun and do me some grounding and get out in this grass. At some point, probably near the end of the year when it cools down. 'Cause I'm in Arizona, if y'all didn't know, and it's blazing hot out there. But I'm gonna plant some grass in my backyard so that I can just go ahead and do my grounding and stuff in my own yard. I am using melon right now. Yeah, you gotta give me a tutorial on it though, babe, because I see all the buttons and stuff, but I don't really know how it goes live. I've been using melon to to record. So that's what I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pro, like pay for the thing or whatever, so I can do more with it. But for now, I'm just trying to see, make it do what it do, basically. The sun can kick rocks. No, the sun is my friend. Don't talk about the sun like that. I'm Maurice's wife. Hey, wife. Thanks for coming through. Hey, Carol. You are so right. Yeah, absolutely, girl. You holding them down. I commend you. I'm so, like I just said, I'm so grateful for you because we all need that. We all need that. And so I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear it. All right, Frugal. Miss Frugal Mama. Peace and love, sis. We will see you soon. I'm sure. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you for coming through. Thanks for sharing. Your hair still looks good. Girl, now it's time for this hair to go. It really is. It's looking old to me. Like in real life, it's looking kind of raggedy. But thank you. I mean, thank you. I'm glad it looks good. I'm faking the funk a little, really pretty good. But the sun is jolly blazing. Yeah, it is really really hot, and it is what it is. But everything you say is so true. When you manifest, you have to believe that everything you ask for, yeah, you already have it. Put that up on the string. That's the truth. And you know what? This is the thing. So for me, I'm getting to a point now where I believe it so seriously, and every day it gets a little bit better, like it gets a little bit stronger. And it's gotten, tell me if you experience this, Carol, it's gotten to a point where I'm not only just believing it, but I know it. Like when I first started doing this and just practicing, working on my awareness and manifesting on purpose, I started to see little things that I was manifesting. And I've shared this. The first thing I manifested was a pizza. And I came home and told my family like I had won the lottery, okay? And they were like, okay. They didn't really get it at the time, but I was really, really excited when you start to point those things out to yourself and really hone in on the fact that you are manifesting stuff on purpose, like that manifesting stuff you didn't have before, and now you're doing it on purpose. And it's like, wow, now I not only believe I can do it, which is having faith that you can do it, but I just know I can do it. Like I know that these things are mine. And so you have to walk in that. And that's one of the things I'm doing by doing daily content, showing up on YouTube daily, because I feel like it is my purpose to share what I am experiencing, to share this message with more and more people. And I know for a fact this is my purpose. I know for a fact that I am making a certain amount of money from waking up and sharing this message. So, yeah, it goes from believing to knowing. Let me get back up. Hold on. Um, Blessings, everyone. Thank you, Slim. I appreciate you as usual, my friend. Always coming through to support, showing up and showing love. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm probably going to do this style again at some point. I really enjoyed having these faux locks. I've been thinking off and on about locking my hair, and so having this style really has been fun. Okay, Slim's getting out of here, but said you faking the funk well. We came out of 48 women. We stayed on pushing forth timing. What? You faking the funk well. We came out of 48 women. Slim, I'm sorry. You can't go nowhere. You need to explain this first. I don't know. We stayed on pushing forth timing. Okay, I kind of get the last part. We stay pushing. But what was the first part? I was just about to say that. I always get a knowing feeling. Exactly. Yeah, that happens to me. I always get this knowing feeling. Yeah, that it's so different than what, like, even before I felt like, okay, I know I'm going to create this. Like I knew it, like I felt like I believed it, right? But it's different. It's such a different feeling now to where I know it. Like there's no doubt in my mind. There's there's no there's nothing that can convince me otherwise. Like even when things go wrong, I'm like, okay, that must be a part of how I get to my destiny because I know that it's coming. So it's super fun. It's super fun. So exciting. Um this has been such a fun live. It's been such a fun live communicating and hanging out with y'all. Everybody who came through and added to the conversation. I appreciate you, Maurice and Carol. You guys have been a blast. Miss Lavish, Slim, Babe, BDBGP in the building. Frugal Mama, she got up out of here. But I appreciate everybody coming through, showing up and showing love. Today's a great day. I'm just happy to be alive. So grateful. I'm trying to scroll up and see if I missed anybody who came through. 13th Maiden came through. Edward Smart was in the building. D9. I hope you guys hit the like button. Edward said he shared me out, so I appreciate that. Any and everything helps. Like I'm serious. That's why I don't like to really ask to share out and hit the like button and all that stuff. Like it all helps. You being here and just watching is helping the channel. Okay. And remember, guys, we are doing our Fab Five giveaway. That's still a thing. When this channel hits $5,000 in revenue a month, when I'm bringing home 5,000 a month from this channel, from the YouTube Google AdSense, I'm going to be giving away 500 a month, and that's going to last throughout the remainder of the channel. So once we get to that 5,000 mark, I'm gonna start tossing out $500. So if I ask for your Cash App, you better give it up, okay? If I ask for it, I'm spending money, all right? And so I do have an ongoing list of people who I'm just going to rotate through that list and start giving away $500 a month. So share with your friends if you want them to be blessed at some point just by being here, commenting. Maurice Carroll, your name's on the list now. 13th Maiden, all y'all. I think Edward Smart, everybody else is already on the list, but the more you come to the channel, the more you participate, and I see your name, I see you, that means that you're obviously supporting the channel, you're watching, you're liking, you're sharing, whatever. I'm adding everybody's name to the list, and when we get to that goal, we all gonna be paid. It's our money, okay? So I really am a philanthropist at heart. I love doing things for other people, and I'm just grateful that you guys are helping because without your viewership there is no channel. I can put all the videos up on here I want, and I can get on here and talk live if I want to, but if no one comes in and no one hits the like button and no one does all the things, I don't get anywhere. It's just a channel with videos. It's like kind of how YouTube started. It was supposed to be like, oh, this is a place where you can store your content. Anyway, I'm grateful to be where we are. I'm grateful that that $5,000 a month is coming through. I'm grateful to be giving away $500 a month of it. And I'm grateful that you guys have all watched to the end of this video and stayed for however long you stayed. If you're watching on the replay, I'm grateful as well. And I love you all for no reason at all. And real quick, I do want to say, if you guys have any questions or any comments you want to speak with me, I have an Instagram and I have an email address. And you can see that in my about section. So please reach out to me at any given time if you want to chat or you want to just whatever. Go ahead and do that if you feel led to. I love you all for no reason at all. I'll see you soon. Charlie, I'm just about to end it, sis. I'm just about to end it, but run the replay if you have a minute. I'm doing so good. I'm doing so well. I will just share with everybody. I'm gonna stay with you for a minute since you just got here. Um, I'm doing really good. I'm off for the next few days. I'm off from work, and we all know I love my job. We, you're not too late, girl. No, you're right on time. You're right on time. We're gonna chit chat for a minute. If you have a minute, I'll just share with you what I'm up to today. I'm gonna be taking my hair down because it's about that time. I'm probably gonna go to your channel and see what you've been up to recently because I haven't seen any of your videos lately, but I just love your channel. I was just talking to my daughter about you yesterday because we were talking about YouTube, and she was thinking about starting a channel. And I was telling her she could do hair videos. She has long, curly, beautiful hair, and she's a natural. So I'm like, y'all, you could really do something like in the hair category. And I brought up your channel. She was like, oh no, hair is not really popular anymore. And I was like, my girl just started a hair channel and she is doing the most. Like her channel is growing and thriving. So I brought you up as an example of what, like, you could do it. So maybe she'll do it. I don't know. But yeah, hair videos are it. It's one of the things people love YouTube for learning things like how to do this and that. And so that really is it's not saturated. She was saying it's saturated. And I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, especially natural hair because it is such a learning process. I'm still learning. My hair has been natural, like no chemicals, for a while, but I'm not like I do my own hair. I did this, and I do my own braids and stuff like that. But I'm still learning. I'm still learning and growing in that respect. Oh, thank you so much, Maurice. I love you guys too. I'm so grateful for you. I'm super excited. I don't think I've seen your name like on the channel, so I love when I see new people. Like I don't think you guys are new. It sounds like you've been around the channel for a little bit, but I'm happy that you're commenting and coming in and sharing. Um, that takes a certain amount of vulnerability too. So I'm so grateful that you took the time to come in and ask questions and share and stuff. And I hope you guys stay around the channel and just keep watching, keep seeing this growth because this is still the beginning, and that's what's fun about this journey and realizing that time really is on our side. We have as much time as we need, to get the things and experience this life. So super exciting. Yeah, Tally. I was telling her, I am still learning. I know how to do like this. I didn't know how to do. I looked it up and I was like, I can do that. If I do braids, I could definitely do something like this. Then I put it in, girl, and didn't know how to take them out. I had no idea how to take this out. And I looked it up and I figured it out. But girl, like, I put these things in my head and I have no idea where the end is. Like I don't know how to get them out, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that right now today, getting them out, and we'll see what I do. So you guys, I do daily content, so you will see me tomorrow. And oh, I have a video recorded already that I'll probably put out tomorrow. So I'll probably have these still in for tomorrow's video. But the day after that, you'll see my next hairstyle. So anyway, I'm gonna jump up off of here. Um, oh, nice you do your own hair. That's nice. I am not learning on to braid my hair myself. That's what you. So yeah, I braid my own hair. I just learned how to do this, which I loved having this. This was super cute. I've always wanted these, but I was like, I do not want to pay $200 or whatnot for to have my hair done. I just refuse. It's almost like I just refuse. And excuse me, I should go ahead and pay for it here and there instead of doing it myself because it takes so much time. And I really do value my time more than I value money. So I need to go on and pay that money because I have money to spend. Like I have plenty of money, so I need to go on and let them do the hair, and get some of my time back. So my wife is doing hair too. Cool, natural hair. Okay, do you guys have a channel at all? Does she have a channel, or she just does her hair? Because if she has a channel, I would love to go see what she up to. Like, I love My Hair Journey. That's my friend Tally, and she okay, bye Tally. I'm gonna end it too, but yeah, I love her channel. So yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to stay on and talk with Tally for a little bit. More. Ooh, 23. It's 11 p.m. Girl, yeah, it's late over there. If y'all didn't know, my girl's in the Netherlands. So she shares a lot of amazing content. She has a few channels, so check her out. And Miss Carol, check out My Hair Journey if you like hair channels. Bye. Have a good night. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I do love you all for no reason at all, and I'll see you soon.